Does Trump, federal task force, and Olympic Games have in common? Absolutely nothing, but that's what's currently being reported. Variety just dropped a story that on Tuesday, Trump will be announcing a federal task force for the Olympic Games that will be involving local law enforcement and federal law enforcement. I'm not necessarily sure what, but if I had to take a guess, cheating would be It would not shock me if somehow, some way, they ban certain countries from being able to come over here and cite it under drug problems, like the fentanyl thing with Mexico and stuff like that, cited under some big like their country is so violent and they're violent people are coming over here, so we can't have them at our game. I'm assuming that there's some sort of like temporary passport, a temporary pass that is given to people from other countries who come over here to participate in the Olympic Games, the same way that I'm sure there's like some sort of pass given to Americans when they go over to compete in the Olympic Games in other countries. It would not shock me if, again, those passes or things were taken away, or it was redefined into some convoluted way, and like the deadlines for having certain things in by is changed, and then now suddenly certain countries can't come to the Olympic Games because they don't have their paperwork filled out. Or he does let all the countries come over here and they do get to compete. But let's say whatever country beats us in a certain competition, suddenly we gotta look at that again. I don't think that was legit. Feels like they cheated. Doesn't feel like they cheated. Say yes, exactly. They cheated, so we need to look at it. We need to go back and we need to look at the cameras and fix it. And then they're gonna look back at the cameras and then they're gonna be like, they cheated. America wins. Okay, bye. I also wouldn't be surprised if he convolutes things in such a way that it pisses off the other countries and they're like, you know what, actually, we're not coming in 2028. Keep it. No Olympics. And then Trump will be like, well, since they're not competing, America wins. America wins the Olympics because we're such a great country. You see how great we are, guys? That they were too scared to compete with us because we're that amazing. America wins. And then he's going to go on a celebratory drive to McDonald's.